Hi, Tony and Marco. Congratulations to you guys and the entire team on your performance against France on Saturday. Just a question to you, Tony. Considering the manner in which we beat France, especially playing with 14 men, some will perceive Italy to be an easier game. Of course, there are no easy games at this level. What would you say, or how do you ensure that the team is in the right mindset to deliver an assured performance against Italy as well?
Oh yeah, thanks. I think the France game was a massive game. It'd been built up for a long time. It was a big week for us. There's a lot of media around France trying to get revenge and things like that. And um, us as a team, we just focused on our performance, doing everything we could to win that game in Paris. So now we've done that. The whole team today has moved on to Italy, and if you've watched Italy play Australia, you know that they're going to be a tough team, a tough challenge for us. They're passionate at home, the same as the French. So we've got to make sure we prepare as well as we can and make sure we tick every box like we did against France.
Stephen?
Thank you very much, Z. Tony, if you guys obviously look back on every performance, is there anything in the France game, strange as it sounds, that you felt that you could do even better against Italy?
Yeah, we'll keep 14 men on the field. Is what we always wanted. 15 men on the field, sorry, is what we always want to do. So just making sure we don't have any of those moments where we lose a player and we have to play with 14. So, but we've got to commend the team. That the amount of effort and the physicality that the boys played with was huge, and we always felt as though we had France under pressure.
Moreno?
Hi, good morning, and first of all, congratulations for the big win against France. Considering that Italy is a different side from France, how will it change your approach from the tactical point of view to the match? Maybe Italy is not such a physical team.
Oh no, Italy's a physical side. They do play different to France. They pose different challenges with ball in hand. They're very much coached like an Argentinian team, and Argentina like to throw the ball around, so Italy are very similar. Their game has improved a hell of a lot over the last couple of years, and they're a dangerous side, so we've got to make sure that we understand their threats and prepare as well as we can for them.
Thank you very much, Zina. Good afternoon from this side. Good morning from that part of the world. Tony, just two short two-prong question. What's the injury update looking like after the brutal battle in Paris? And then secondly, what will be the process regarding Lourdes' disciplinary and possible suspension?
Yeah, we've got a lot of sore bodies, as you can imagine. So recovery's massive for us yesterday and today. And we'll see how the guys train today, but hopefully we've got no injury concerns. With Lourdes, he's obviously got to go through a hearing later on. Maybe tomorrow, I think it is. So we won't find out if he's available for selection until after that. So probably looking at Wednesday for him.
Hello, guys. A question to each of you for Tony. How much of an asset is it to have a player like Andre Esterhuizen being able to play in the same game with the forwards and with the backs? And to Marco, is Andre now a proper, a genuine loose forward as he scored a try coming from a maul?
Yeah, well, what started out as a little bit of an experiment with Andre, trying to get him to be able to play loose forward and inside centre, has become a bit of a weapon for us, and probably getting the red card and having Andre on the bench, I don't know if we could have asked for a better impact player who in that situation who could go to the mauls, go to the scrums, and then defend at inside centre when France had the ball. So he's getting better and better as we get through the Test match year.
And I think Andre is definitely a genuine forward now. I think it's against Japan he scored with the forwards around the corner, and now he scored off a maul. We just have to get his ears ugly, and then he will be a proper forward.
Annemie?
Thank you.
Thank you, Zena. Hi, guys. Tony, I want to follow up on what Aureline asked. He asked my question, but just to talk about the hybrid player, I think, if I'm correct, Andre is the only one out there at international level. Do you foresee that other countries are going to jump on this bandwagon, seeing as it worked so well for you over the weekend, and maybe start introducing similar type players in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of countries do have players that can jump between forwards and backs. Artie Severe for New Zealand could easily play in the backs. And there's definitely a couple of French guys that have played in the backs before that are loose forwards. So I think, with us, it's planned for us to use Andre as a flanker, but also you get him to cover in the backs. That allows us to go 6-2 or 7-1 splits on the bench. So the versatility that he provides is huge for us, and 100% I think a lot of other teams will start to add a player to their squad with similar attributes.
We can take 2 more questions, so we'll take Francois and Caniso.
Thank you, Z. Hi, Tony. Hi, Marco. Tony, just to latch on to a previous answer about Lood and his possible DC coming up on Wednesday, is that a part of the reason why you've delayed the announcement until Thursday, the team announcement? And also, if you've had a chance to, I don't know if you had a chance to look at Italy's game against Australia and just review it and on to where their threats are, and basically where the Wallabies went wrong, where you should not go wrong this weekend.
Yeah, well, Lud's part of the delaying of the team, but we've got a lot of sore bodies as well, so that's the reason for that. Italy were outstanding against Australia. They were massive threats at the breakdown. They got numerous turnovers on Australian ball from the breakdown, and then they're just so dangerous when they get space and opportunity. So for us, we're definitely not taking Italy lightly. We'll put the best team possible that will be able to face them, and we'll prepare accordingly. I think if our preparation is off, then Italy are going to be very dangerous on Saturday.
Caniso, Annemie, and then we are done online.
Thank you very much, Z. Just Tony, back to you, just on Lood again. As coaches, as when that particular red card moment happened, how did you guys react? Just talk us through the clarity of thought and calmness in executing the plans that led to the one on Saturday.
Yeah, well, obviously it was just before half time, so it's a bit of a lucky one for the coaching team, because you can go into half time and you can change your plans around your line out and your scrum and how we're going to defend and attack. So we got a little bit lucky there with that, so we were able to give real clarity to the players around what we wanted to do, and then the players went out and executed that. And obviously when we decided to put Andre on, it helped a lot around being able to go to the forwards and the backs. So I think we managed that situation really well, and ultimately it was probably the main reason why we won the game.
Tony, just obviously traveling here to Italy yesterday, how does it feel to be here, and how's the mind shift that you guys have now made coming off that big high in emotion of France?
Yeah, well, obviously a big travel day yesterday, and the players are pretty sore and beaten up, but so recovery is going to be massive for us, and it's great to be in Italy. The weather's a little bit better, and hopefully we'll have a good training week and prepare as well as we can for Italy.
The Boks, obviously, I think we've only lost once here before, and that was in 2016. Does that record mean anything to you guys going into this game?
No, not at all. Italy are a very good team. They've got a lot better over the last couple of years. They're dangerous with ball in hand. They're very good at the breakdown when they don't have the ball. So it's going to be a tough challenge for us.
Where do you think the key battles are going to lie this weekend?
Obviously, always key battles are up front around the scrum and the maul, and then after that it's the breakdown. So all the physical areas of the game, we're going to have to be very good.
And then just last question for you, Tony. I mean, they're also a very passionate nation. You can sense the excitement among them after having beaten Australia. Do you think that's going to psych them up even more coming into this game?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll be confident as a team. Playing at home is always, great for any rugby player, and they're very passionate. And there's going to be a big crowd, so it's really important that as a rugby team that we meet that challenge with our preparation and our physicality.
And then Marco, just 2 or 3 for you. Marco, breakdowns obviously a key area. What are your takeouts from their game against Australia last weekend?
Yeah, no, they put Australia a lot under pressure at the breakdown, and we could have seen it when they played us the 2 tests at home. That's a massive focus of them, and I think they got a lot of reward out of that of the weekend. So now we're expecting a hard battle at the breakdown.
And then obviously you can play hooker as well. You've been training a lot at hooker. Is that something that you're relishing? How do you feel about the fact that you also almost in a sense kind of a hybrid?
Yeah, no, I've been training. Coach Dan has helped me a lot. The other 2 hookers have helped me a lot, and Coach Dion with the line out. So yeah, it's always that option, and try to prepare as well as I can for if opportunity comes.
And then just lastly, obviously we played Italy earlier in the year, but playing them at home this time, what do you make of their loose forward specifically and the dangers that they pose?
Yeah, no, as we saw in South Africa, they have very hard working loose forwards. They get over the park, they get into a lot of work, especially the breakdown. So they'll definitely come hard at the breakdown. They carry good, and yeah, their set piece is good as well. I think their line out contesting is good. And they are a good scrumming team. So now we expect them to come all out.